So we failed the survival one, and we didn't kill the last lance. Still a good amount of cash. Nice to have allies tanking some of that damage. We did take some damage on Rule Breaker from standing too close to our self-imposed explosion. Centurion died though, with almost all of its parts. There's also 4 Fury parts here. AMS Flare. Heavy Gauss Rifle. 18 tons. Some medium X pulses. Periphery rifles are pretty bad. More rockets. BC Energy, BC Recoil. Tag Barrage, yep. Did survive off the helicopter. I don't know what this is. It's a life support system that gives resolve per action. Neat. Ton of garbage in there. 3 FCS indirects. Gyro XXL. Okay. Pirate FCFs. This thing is kind of interesting. Maybe another one had 1-0. Heavy Gauss ammo. More Artemis ammo. Alright, with a 4 we have to take a single piece of ammo. We've got periphery rifle ammo, machine gun ammo, medium rifle ammo, LRM SAM. Oh, it's VTOLs. More Artemis ammo. LRM double. Chem ammo dropped. Heavy Gauss dropped. LBX-10 cluster and LBX-10 slug. I don't think the rotary chem dropped. I didn't see it. Did you? Two Thunderbolt. Those are one shots. Tag Barrage is pretty damn good. Oh, the medium rotary chem. Oh, baby. That does not do 60 heat, by the way. That's 18 heat. That's what I was saying. Like, the rotary chem laser seems fucking sick. And it's in the stack. And the ammo dropped. All right. Take a brief AFK chat, and then we're going to decide whether or not this is the final pick or not. I'll see you guys in a second. All right. Let's take a look at some other things here. So if we wanted to do something different, what would it be? So let's take a look at these things. These things are 60 damage. For 18 health. For 18 heat, rather. So it's twice, it's 3 lasers. Takes 5 slots, 4 tons. But it's 3 medium lasers, only taking 1 energy slot. Same medium laser range. For 18 heat. That's fucking sick, man. Where do you think it can fire 6 times? I don't see that. Oh, it does say select fire 1 to 6. Oh my god. +1 recoil and a chance to jam 5% on each shot after 1. That's so good, man. Tag Barrage has been insane. So couple of you in chat are pretty excited about this weapon too. Oh, it's heavy Gauss ammo. Let's see what the actual heavy Gauss is. There's a lot of stuff we'd like in here, but we gotta be picky because we only have so many slots. $150 damage in a single spot is a lot. Weighs a lot. It's an 18-ton weapon. Has decent but not incredible range, 240 to 530. 240 to be close range to optimal. Blows up for 100. Recoil of 2. Damage fall off at 530. It's pretty nice though. I wouldn't mind playing with that. Maybe we just make this a run where we don't abuse tag barrages. They're getting changed next patch anyways. It might be kind of fun to do a playthrough without them. Although I don't know that we're going to be able to fit this anytime soon, and I don't know that we're going to get heavy Gauss ammo ever. Alright, let's do that then. We used tag barrages last time and they seemed insanely broken. Wouldn't mind having a different type of thing. The problem is to get the ammo for that, we'd have to not take the Gyro XXL. And Gyro XXLs are pretty rare. Well, chat, we have a dilemma now because we can't take both chem lasers and their ammo as well as gyros and their ammo, or rather the gyro, the chem laser ammo, and the heavy Gauss. We might find other chem laser ammo, so we could just not. But the thing is, we can use the medium rotary lasers now. This is actually a pretty significant upgrade on the. Well, it depends what we put it on. The optimal is the issue with these. We definitely need weapon systems, but this is a really big upgrade. And there aren't enough gyros to go around. Like, this basically makes the Wolverine have additional upgrades available to it where it wouldn't otherwise. How many shells is this? 10 shots. We could put the medium chemical ammo back. We can find other medium chem ammo. I mean, we don't really have a mech for this quite yet because I don't want it. I don't want the large mech having to be that close yet, and I don't have medium mechs that fit lasers well. Oh, this is rotary. No, this is chem medium. Stack of 4 is nice. It's a lot of shots. Can't use the Gauss. True, but I don't know when we're going to find heavy Gauss ammo again. If we're going to play with this thing, and this is the most damage I've seen yet on a single piece, that there's actually some use we might be able to build around this, because this could one-shot an enemy mech. I think there's a pretty good argument for taking the double heavy Gauss ammo. So I think we drop medium chem ammo and pick that up. And run that. We did sell some chem ammo earlier because we're bad. All right. So we got stuff we picked. Got that weird increased resolve thing. Got an endo composite. Got a Guardian ECM. Got a Pirate FCS to go with our heavy Gauss. Okay. All right. That's a good one to have with that. Okay. Moderate roll. No mech parts, despite a million mech parts down. Missed the ammo roll. A lot of kind of weak stuff. We missed. There was a lot of good stuff in there. This was a pretty low value but high utility roll. Like a bunch of pieces of equipment that are unique to us, but not a lot of high value stuff to sell out of that. I don't think it was a terrible roll, but I don't think it was a great roll. I'd give it like a, probably like a, I'd almost give it dead medium. Maybe a 55 or 60. Okay. I think we're going to be ready to go before too much longer either, since we didn't take a ton of damage there. The most damage we took is when we blew up that optional thing that we didn't have to blow up and took out our own guy's health and armor. So that was exciting. Mortars decent money? I don't know. Do we roll in some mortars? I haven't really used mortars much. I think you can get fire mortars, which might be worthwhile. $103K. You sure? $5 days of armor to put back on this fucking thing. Rip. Okay. All right. We are 6 days from the next Argo upgrade, 11 days from payout. Looks like we are 5 days from being able to relaunch. Take a quick look at the location. Kind of bums me out the stuff you sell at the location doesn't stay there. So they won't have the chem ammo that we sold, although I'm going to check just in case, but they don't. There's a non-clan mask, dampening system, a tactic support, AP5, ammo LRM-10 clusters, ammo light Gauss, swarm, airburst mortars, flare mortars, MRM half, streak, thermal bolt 15 ammo, and ammo UAC 10. Okay. Sure. Now we just got to figure out, okay, so mech bay wise, annoyingly, the one we'd most like to play around with is probably the rule breaker. Is there any way we could possibly fit that Gauss on the fucking rule breaker and start doing it now? We rolled on the breaching shot one, which was really lucky. The pirate breaching shot one. All right, so I think what we want to do for this is we actually want to cancel the rule breaker here. Sure. And then let's see what we can do with it. I don't think we can, Chad. It's a 20-ton weapon. But I want to look. I like the large pulses. I don't really like the autocannon that's on this guy. I mean, we do have a gyro XXL. A lot of weight to be had back for that. Oh, we can't. It's an Omnitech gyro here. So this thing can't actually get any more weight easily. But this is an FCS. Let's pretend we wanted to. What would it look like? Do some pretending. This can't be used with ballistics or PPCs. Doesn't actually have to be here then, but anyways. Component is not permitted in the arm. Thank you, Aiden. Do I need more room then? It won't go in the arm though, why not? They really want to make you pay when it blows up. I mean, it does technically fit. I'm not sure we have the accuracy to use it, really. Kind of wanted to run stealth with that shit, too. So we did pick up a Guardian ECM. Just out of curiosity. So we did take the ammo for it. This puts in a case. 12% armor is the same as the Pharaoh, so it doesn't change weight. Yeah, Omni chassis, nice for moving shit around. We actually could leave one of these lasers on. No, there's 6 tons. You know what we could put on though, which would be fucking sweet if we had the fucking ammo for. I mean, this. Okay, so this changes our optimal to 240. We want to be a little bit closer. What does this do? It takes less slots, but gives us less weight back. Could get ECM on it. Don't hate ECM on everybody. This takes sensors, active probe, and C3 slave. Takes sensors. So Pirate FCS is FCS and a targeting computer. It's the same called shot bonus, right? No. But it gives us breaching, which is pretty nasty. If I have weight left after the armor rep, good call. No. But that's okay then. If this is the only weapon we want to run on it. I don't know if it is the only weapon we want to run on it. I don't think I'll leave that on for the AMS. So we would also run the cockpit off of the that's currently on the melee mech for 2 more to up our gunnery by 1 more and give 1 more accuracy when it's active. What's the heat on this thing? Nothing. 10 heat. That breaching shot gets interesting. It's got pretty nice optimal. It's just gonna be, it's gonna be a lot less spray and pray like we were. It gives us less flexibility in some ways. Since if you think about it, like how do we kill a helicopter? We just have to use the 1 SRM guy, right? Like the large lasers, like just spewing at range is actually pretty helpful. This is currently a 5. I mean, the armor is a big part of that 5-day swap shit, but. Could do with some weight. Is there any way to get weight back on this mech, chat, that you guys can think of? We can't fuck with the XL engine. Can't fuck with the Omnitech gyro, right? We already fucked with the armor twice. Patchworks. It's correct. The HS4 is not useful, but to take the HS4 off, we have to pull the clan heatsink. I think it means we have to replace it with an actually put in an SHS cooling. Didn't actually change that much. A little bit more cash, 50k cash. Gets us a lot of tons back. This thing doesn't really generate heat. Leaves this mech very vulnerable to being attacked with heat. This would let me do something like throw in the Guardian. I wonder if we could get the fucking stealth on it. Provides sensor stealth when activated, making units harder to hit and detect. 50% sensor stealth initial signature reduction. 4 sensor stealth charges. Harder to hit at medium range, harder to hit at long range, harder to hit at extreme range. Doesn't make it that tanky, especially if we're up close. And also this is supposed to be one of the guys taking some of the damage. 50% C builder cost, 35% tech cost. What was the... This was already providing 30% tech cost. It's actually cheaper to repair than Clarin ferrofibrous and about the same timing. C3I. What's the C3I? Now, how many shots does it have? 20? No, it has 10 shots. We have no lasers left on the team anymore. It's kind of a bad idea. It's kind of neat though. Get the gunnery up there, get the other cockpit on there. We'll get the other one of those up there. Tonnage for medium lasers. Who's excited about medium lasers? Me. Oh, I forgot. We also looted the heavy pirate PPC. Which is, you know, right at the same optimal of all the rest of the shit we're already using. We don't have ammo for rotary chem lasers. We didn't take the ammo. Extra gunnery is gonna let the breaching shot and extra gunnery. put the Predator FCS because we put the Pirate FCS on it. And the Pirate FCS adds more accuracy than the Predator FCS, right? Predator FCS is 10% called shot modifier, which is nice. Increased sight range is fine. We're going to be shooting at between medium, realistically medium range. So it's +1 accuracy at medium range and gives nighttime vision, which is nice. But this one gives us +1 accuracy, +1 evasion pip ignored. You're shooting yours at long and extreme. Damage falls off though. So if we're ever firing at long range, we're doing half damage. Does add recoil, the Pirate FCS, but it gives breaching shot is the other thing it does. And when it's the only weapon we're firing, breaching shot is just 20% or 40% armor ignore. Exactly. Breaching is fucking disgusting when it's full damage every time then. I don't know if the stealth is worth it or not. It's nice to use the stealth. It frees up my other clan pharaoh. We're generating 5% heat there and like 5% heat, 10% heat there. So we're generating 15% weapon heat, but the Gauss rifle doesn't care. I'm not sure this actually provides any real survivability at close range though. So harder to hit a medium, harder to hit it. I mean, this helps versus like annoying spam of shit. Like Gauss range, we should be less susceptible to enemy Gauss, less susceptible to enemy like large PPCs and large ER lasers. Should be a little bit less susceptible to missiles. We will run out of ammo to do anything. We could put some medium lasers on it just for, I don't even know, sadness, I guess. We could put it chock full of small lasers in case we want to brawl. 4 small lasers on it, maybe. Put machine guns on it. It is an Omni, right? How many games do you have that lasted 20 rounds? A lot. So far in this playthrough, actually. I mean, this looks pretty hilarious. Since this can't explode and is rare, could it go in the chest? Put it in this chest, I guess. Like that. I can't put it in the head because I'm gonna upgrade the cockpit in about 1 second here. This looks okay. Small laser will help versus will it help versus helicopters? This is 110. I mean, we could run medium lasers instead of the small lasers. Medium lasers at least have a range that's, you know, I mean, small laser range of 110 versus medium laser range of 180. I don't have one more small laser. I actually don't hate it, chat. Getting to use our stealth would be really nice. And the fact it doesn't really hurt us to do that seems okay. You guys want to see it? I kind of want to see it too. This is 386K. All right, we got to get a couple pieces back though. So, okay. So we'll do that. Yeah, I like the Omni-Mech fits too. All right. Try a tank today. Can pull the imaging out. I don't think we have any stuff that matters for this, right? Increased resolve, decreased initiative. Standard, cockpit small. Okay. Fury could have been our laser boat. Yeah, we couldn't get the Fury though. We ran out of time. Alright. Get the enhanced imaging out. Refit this bad boy. Okay. We do free up some stuff here. I like getting the extra stealth, the extra Guardian ECM on too. Stealth blowing up is going to be rough on this. So let's not lose arms, for example. So we lost it last time. This goes Pirate FCS and Enhanced Imaging. Where'd you go, Enhanced Imaging? Okay. Yeah, we'll max armor in a moment. And then we'll get the weapon on. If we picked it up, I'm really pleased with the idea of using it. Although I kind of want to do things like run this fucking large PPC too. This thing was nasty when we fought against it. Do you remember fighting that thing that had 2 of these fucking things? It was just like destroying us. This is a heavy Gauss. Okay. We gotta get the ammo on. Okay. Gauss ammo does not explode. Okay. Bit lopsided with jumping. I'll be okay. Let's max that armor. It's not max armor. What else do we have on it for weight? We did something else for weight. Heat sink an engine, right? This brings us up to 7 days in the shop. It's not exactly what we wanted. And 400k, ouch. Okay, but it did actually max the fucking armor. And then we were considering running 2 light lasers, right? 2 medium lasers. Like that. All right. The only thing instead of those medium lasers we could run, which is probably better, but maybe not better, is we could run some like one-offs. Can't fit these. These are one-offs, right? These Thunderbolt missiles here. They weigh 1 ton. Keep the kit on. Which kit? We can't keep the clan kit because the clan kit requires. Can we keep the clan kit on? Oh, we can. Yeah, that's definitely an improvement. Okay. Did that cost me time to remove that, or did I just is it because I put it back on? We should check if we can avoid 7 days. That would be really nice. All right. Yep, the Omni Arm, we could leave it on and keep it there. Certainly an option. Okay, so we're moving this to here. We're pulling the engine HS4 because we don't need the heat sinking anymore. Pulling the lasers. Pulling the slugs. We're replacing the stealth with the ferrofibers with the stealth. We're Cockpit modding the fuck out of it. Although we'd really like... This already took our sensor slot too. Okay. I don't think there's a point in having support tactics B anymore. Since I don't think this thing has a minimum range. We might want that one day. Where is my actual weapon? Okay. Any minimum range on this? Nope. So we'd probably drop tac support B. Maybe we can get a gunnery support thing later. Max this armor out. This is 1 day. This goes up to 7 regardless. Alright, we're gonna grab those 2 lasers. Medium lasers. Or those Thunderbolt one-offs. I don't mind the medium lasers. It might be useful long term if we have to do some stupid shit. I don't know, like, does it matter between the medium lasers and 4 light lasers? I guess it'd be on that side if we're gonna keep it like this. The Thunderbolts are 1-shots, what those would be. This is okay. This is 10. This is 10 rounds. The double Gauss. Small lasers fire in melee? No. Non-support weapons don't fire in melee. All right. Okay. AMS ammo should be on the other arm, by the way. Okay. Since we lose clan... Oh, we lose the... Yeah. It's 10 scary rounds. It is kind of dream. So turn this on, 20% called shot modifier. No called shot modifier there. This looks, I mean, it looks cool. Let's fucking try it, dude. I want to try it. I want to try the giant Gauss being on our side for once. Fucking confirmed. Let's go. 400k down the drain. Alright. We're 7 days out on a mission. Anything we need on our... No. Tactics helps with called shot. Fuck, it does. Although we have to get to 6 for that. Does it matter? We're not doing called shots anytime soon, right? Are we? I have to redo the whole fitting if I do that. Let's just do it next repair. Because I want to get a mission. Don't you guys want to see the Gauss thing in action? I want to see it in fucking action, man. All right. I'm a little concerned about our consumables now. Alright, so we're going to run this forward 2 days here. Get a little bit more work done on the whatever it is too. Gyro XXL and the Wolverine. There's not a point to do that yet. We don't have the rest of the gear to go with it. So we want to run this forward 2. There's 1. There's 2. Okay. Let's get in the mech bay. So we aren't quite done with this thing, right? This thing was like halfway done. Wolverine wants night vision. The Wolverine wants night vision? Someone wants night vision with the Predator, but I don't know who. Accuracy at long range, medium range. This feels like this is going to be better on this thing, right? Because the Wolverine doesn't actually... It's not the sight of the Wolverine that matters. I mean, it could. It's going to be the thing farthest forward. Yeah. It does feel like this does nothing for melee. Well, I mean, although someone on the team, BMC. Oh, we already have an Artemis here. It's an FCS. Okay, then it's going somewhere else anyway, so that's fine. I don't want -1 initiative on anybody, pretty much. What else were we doing with this, though? We were trying to get... Oh, we were looking for ferrofibers, which we just found. So we could throw in regular ferrofibers here. That weighs us, opens up a couple tons. We could either put in more SRM ammo here, or some heat sinks. We also freed up the core 4, right? Which was this stupid thing, so we can do a heat conversion. And then our core 4 in here. And then pull the fucking heat sinks, right? And what was the downside of this? What just added weight? Oh, engine's not big enough for 4. The heatsink added a lot of weight. Doesn't add any weight. It's just a conversion. Something's going on with this. So what is this, the stupid... By the way, the 160 is way too small on this. So this is a -4. This requires 4 externals. But this takes externals and makes them internal. Okay, so that's fine. Right? I'm understanding what that does, right? Yeah, but it should take... It didn't add any weight though, right? What did we add for weight? I must be going insane here, chat. Let's work through this bit by bit, because I just missed something entirely there. HS4 isn't working. So we don't... Oh, this isn't a +4. That's why. Because this is a -4, not a +4. So if we were running a heatsink like one of these... Okay. So we can't do this without something else. The engine has to be bigger. The 250 is the smallest one to run internals, right? So the other comparison would be to make this a 250. 200 still requires 2, and we only have 1 double heatsink. Conversion kit is only enough if we can get the conversion kit on, and that requires we have a certain number of heatsinks. So we want to make this thing faster because it's way too fucking slow already. Gets its best value flanking. That weighs a ton. Well, it's more than a ton, really. Okay. So wait, what? This weighs 15 tons? So that probably ain't gonna happen. And we get 5 of it back, but only 5 of it. Could strip an SRM and a heavy rocket, but then what the fuck are we doing, right? Nothing. So if we did this, did that, did these... Could put a gyro in here, but putting a gyro in here makes me super sad. A, it costs a fortune. B, I want it for the Wolverine. Didn't cost a fortune. So if we put in both of those, we can bring its weapon systems from 3 to 2. Make it heat stable easily, because this would also be the double heat sink here. Not that one, this one. We do have the light engine. The light engine was something that I was willing to run in here, since I can't change that out on the other one. That costs quite a lot to fucking exchange in, but that does get me quite a bit of weight back. Now we're talking, because then we get the SRM back, and that was the missing no, was it? Is that enough? I don't think we were running at 200 core last time, but this really does fix the heat issues by running at 200 core. This was going to be the laser conversion though. Because now we're venting, this is a mixed boat, so this becomes 28. Then we throw on 2 medium lasers on it. Something like that. Take 1/15 of a ton. Well, we're getting faster, so we can certainly drop one of the jump jets like that. Be okay with that. Dude, 500 fucking K for this. You drop back armor, you'd be insane. This thing is a flanker. It's gonna be maneuvering around in crazy locations all day long. So it just got fast, which is really nice. It's got flanking. You can use these. It actually has 1 laser slot left. Get a small laser in its head for the alpha. Do not need the HS +4. No, if we make the 250 core, so the way that HSs work is the smaller your core, the more external heat sinks you have to have. So basically your engine isn't big enough to vent the heat efficiently. You got to attach these things to these heat sinks on your mech is what it's essentially trying to do. We have a big enough engine here, it doesn't have to run any heat sinks. That's why we can heat conversion here. I don't know if this means we die now to crits to the side or not. No, it's not. It's 3 crits to kill you, so engine light is actually not going to kill you. Is Artemis or Predator better here? We're going to be at... the Predator does nothing for you when you're in optimal. The Predator does things when you're either longer than optimal or you're under your optimal. So all that Predator would do for us is night vision. We might put the Predator on somebody, but we'd be putting it on only for night vision, which is not going to go here. Can you drop the lasers in another SRM? Another jump jet. I don't think we can drop another jump jet, right? Like we're trying to get some sort of mobility here. But if we could put another SRM in, that would be very nice. The SRM's weigh 3, the lasers weigh 1. We might be able to. That's pretty close, actually. Keeping 3 SRMs would be a really nice upgrade, even over the lasers. It's a little bit less a little bit less ammo efficient. I mean, we could still go with the gyro. Slap in the gyro as well. Get it all. Get it all. Get the lasers back. I don't want to waste the gyro until we get another one. Okay, I don't hate this. This looks pretty decent to me. Fixes the heat issue. Keeps the 3 SRMs. It's a little bit light on ammo. It's got 200 rounds. It's not insanely light on ammo, but yes, it is. And it's far more useful because it's way faster, which I think is pretty good. Okay. Because it's too slow right now, right? It doesn't fucking do anything. Okay, so they were 2 jump jets off. 1 SRM, 1 heavy rocket off. All 5 heat sinks off. The core gets swapped. Oh, we put on the ferrofibers that we found. The core gets put in as a core 250. The heatsink conversion kits gets made into a double heatsink for cooling. We throw in a light engine. These stayed the same. Just a small amount of armor removed here, right? Okay. All right, 4 days, 511K. Ouch. When we get a gyro, we can finish it out if we have to, but this is upgrading it to maybe not quite as useless. All right. Ouch. All right, we're broke in 9 days. Build time is 5 days, 4 days. Looking pretty good. We need 1 day, and then we got to make some money. Okay. 4 days. So that's day 1. Should save. Big Gauss in the house. Oh, and I think we have to. I think we have the rename, by the way. Do not let me launch without renaming Rule Breaker. It's now Gauss in the house. No. Oh, the Argo fucking shit got finished. Okay. Yeah, house has to be spelled with a U, clearly. Okay. So somebody needs the extended range night sight. That could go in, probably goes in the Wolverine, just less likely to die. I mean, the sight range is pretty useless for everything else, though. Although maybe it isn't. Maybe it's somebody else. Somebody else can move up to spot for the Wolverine. The Wolverine then gets to melee in. What did we decide? Was the tactics good for anything? It's good for called shots. Sphinx stealing bladed Tychon's spot. Becoming chat's avatar for this one. Okay. Do we run? Oh, I think the jammer might stop that anyways. So jammer is a sensor change. We're looking at an FCS standard. I mean, I guess actually it does help. The fucking Predator helps with the flamers when they're not in optimal. All right, sold. 34 bucks. Is it worth it? I don't know, man. 34 bucks is a lot. Okay. All right, we need to pay for Argo upgrades. And then we have to believe. Do we believe, chat? Do we believe that we have the money? Goodbye, Locust. Goodbye, Urban Mech. Goodbye, Locust again. ×2. We believe. Okay. We're $34 short of paying our mech wares. I believe it. All right. The Argo upgrade was kind of expensive. This is... Dude, it's 1.8 million for the Mech Bay 3. Fuck! It's too much. All right, we do have one more. This one is 225 for 2 morale, 1 tech. That's not bad. 10 days. This is 1 tech, 15 days, 200. It's cheaper, but we get the morale.
A new subscriber arrives.
Ooh-la. Thanks for the sub.
With determination.
I mean, who doesn't believe? Recreation. Okay. We'll just invest in our future. 715K we gotta make. All right, sure, sure. All right, 1 day forward. Day 4 to day 5. Day 5. How am I working on 3 mechs? I'm not working on 2 simultaneously. It's just a queue. So anything in 3rd or 4th position just waits until one of the other queue spots are open. Okay. No, don't. This is why I load. Look at that. Trying to fuck me. No, 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 no. All right, we need to quit the desktop anyways because we needed, we need to make sure that we go into this next mission with minimal lag. But we're going to go check out Gauss in the house. Oh, we didn't rename it. Don't let me. I got to rename chat's avatar, and I got to rename Gauss in the house for this next mission. And then we get to see breaching called shots on Gauss in the house. It's like Cat in the Hat, but it's Gauss in the house. It's not this hardcore Gauss in the house. We're not. This is gonna be chat piloting a mech that's way too big to be just running a single fucking shitty weapon system that's never gonna hit. And it's going to be pure helicopter spam for the first mission that we're against. It's 100% guaranteed. At the moment, some of the missions have been pretty scary, but the scariest thing is still moving time forward in the Argo. Okay. It could also be, oh man, Gauss in the House is so perfect, but it could be, it could also be Surprise Gauss, since it's now a stealth boat. Could be Stand Your Ground, since that would be Gauss in our house. I think we're going to drop the. Gauss in-house. Untitled Gauss game. Not bad, not bad. It's cute. We could call it Size Matters. It's a big gun. I mean, chat seems to push me towards the biggest gun we can get on any mech at any time. Overcompensating. Call him Bigfoot. All right. One day. Okay. Really? Did it just keep going? Did I lose a day? It's day 5 we're waiting on, right? Did I just lose a fucking day again? This game, dude, sometimes this pause interface pisses me off. It just... Alright. We're 3 days to bankruptcy. We don't need days lost right now. I don't want to load for that. Is there a hotkey for it? Probably not. It's not that I'm missing a timing, chat. It's that there's a lot of delay on that command. So using it or not using it, like pausing and unpausing is just dangerous in this game right now. All right. We're not quite done the name though. Have we figured something else yet for the name? We've gone a long way. Yeah, it's supposed to auto pause and pop up, so it's very possible that I'm un-auto pausing it in an attempt to pause it. My scale of micromanagement is just not to be in the game. I think this game is actually really, it's the interface doesn't support the amount of micromanagement it's asking to have in there. It's just too many things like load issues and whatnot. So. It's gotta be. I don't know. I might go back to Gauss in the House. I kind of like it. For the first mission. Okay. So we have 3 renames. Stealth Gauss. What do we call that? All right, so we're trying this without. So I'm going to hit it once, and chat believes it will stop. I believe it will stop too. We did it. Okay. Easy game. Easy game. Yeah. This guy needs a new name. Wait, where's the sensor I put in his head? Oh, it isn't on this guy. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Good? Good. Alright. Misspelled Gauss. G-A-U-S-S. Did I? Oh, I did. That was unintentional. Thanks. Why did it do that again? A-U. Okay. Alright, and then we need to rename this guy's name. Who has stolen? Sphinx stealing it?
Orders.
Alright. Let's see. What do we have going for us? Care Bear's ready to roll. Nobu, good. Who is our most accurate player? Only 5 here. We have a 6 on Sifu, but Sifu is wounded. That means chat could pilot this. But I think it would be better to have something like this. So orange with this. This is going out here, right? We need to get to at least 6 though on gunnery before we can build towards that. Okay. All right. Is Chad allowed to have a gun that size? I suspect Chad has not filled out the proper forms. But who has? Sir Orange? Will you be so kind as to bring the Gauss, the house-sized Gauss, to the fight? That's a better name. Yeah. I think he will. Okay. I think there's an E in house-sized, probably. Yeah. Are there forms big enough for the gun? Yes. Yes, there are. All right. So our team will consist of Sir Orange bringing in the house-sized Gauss. Sphinx running something. Don't know what yet. I spelled house. That's true. Xanadu. All right, what mission are we bringing these people on? I think it's got to be a doozy. You guys want to run Retaliate? Or Witness Protection? Attack and Defend is not what we want to do. Witness Protection is an escort. Okay. I don't think we have the ammo for an Attack and Defend. Not even joking. So we're going to run this. The music got something. Okay. Xanadu will be tanking. Who rides what? Sir Orange. Where'd you go, friend? There. Excellent. Not sure multi-shot is helpful in either of these mechs. I like Ace Pilot, though, on both of them. I also like waiting, but I like waiting on melee mechs. This is fine. Can probably run both of them here. We do want Oh, but 1 heart, 1 mind is secretly a troll, right? Where he only has -1 accuracy at all times. But up close and personal, could be useful. All right, so Sphinx. We'll be taking which of these? You think it's more useful to have one defense on the flamers? I think the flamer accuracy is already a huge problem. I think we run this, especially if we're spotting with 1 heart, 1 mind. Okay. All right. It's time. Give Gauss a chance. We're going to count down on our shots, chat. Give Gauss a chance. Ten shots only. No, it's not 20. It's 10. 10 shots is how many limbs? 8, I'd say. However, hitting limbs is okay because damage travels in. So you never waste damage by hitting a limb. I mean, you might waste it because you had to blow the fucking limb off, but like the damage still carries in.
Command interface initiated.
And only good Oberon is a dead Oberon. We have friendly units in danger. Move to intercept and provide support. This map. Okay.
Ready to rock.
Do we have allies? We do. You know what that means? They will be triggering fucking AoE explosions on us the entirety of this fight. Alright, we are of course going to reserve down here. Well, could tank with Xanadu. We're going to reserve on Xanadu anyways.
Waiting for the shot.
Sphinx will hold on. Oh, this is... I'm just wasting my turn on... Well, my allies are going to do something crazy, so let's let them be crazy. Alright, allies. What? 17. You're supposed to have gone already, crazy ally.
Yes, Commander.
Alright.
Copy that. Waiting for orders.
Alright, we don't really want to be seen.
Ready for orders.
Stealth Gauss. Ah, nice. We get the black shield. So it looks like we're a necromancer.
Go. Affirmative.
Alright, our spotter is definitely not Sir Orange. Sir Orange has Tactician 2. Perfect. 1 heart, 1 mind. No, this is a Xanadu move. Do we sprint directly out into the enemy? Surprising them with our boldness? Obviously. What question was that? No enemies. Playing coy.
Orders. Double time. Let's go. Waiting for orders.
Well, it's a good time to reposition the house-sized Gauss. Teammates seem to be spinning in a circle considering shooting the transformer. Don't do it, teammate. I'm expecting more move out of this, but it's fine.
All an ass.
Okay. Alright, they're requiring we take the bait first. It's too bad I like the fight where some of the spawns are first.
Ready for orders.
Are we going to enter this location? We are, but we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait with someone like Xanadu.
Standing by.
Okay. Thought he ran into the transformer. She, excuse me.
Good to go. Aye, aye.
I think capture zone from time to time should like flicker to artillery zone.
Yes, Commander. Got it. Receiving you.
Stealth starts on, right? Dude, why is he so much faster? What size is his engine core? He's got a 200. 200 on a 30 apparently is better than a 250 on. Does that make sense? 250 on a 40. So 25 to 4 is 12 and a half to 2 is, well, it's just a quarter of that. So it's 6 to 1 basically, just a little bit over 6 to 1. 6 and a quarter to 1. What is a 200 to 30? So it's 20 to 3. So it's about a 7, and it's a little bit closer to 7. Okay, so it's a little bit better. Makes sense. Makes sense, I guess. I wanted to be in a position though where we're not super vulnerable. That might do it. Yeah. Alright, we've accepted the bait. Spawn our suicidal ally convoy. Oh god. Teammates are doing dances. Okay. They've spawned quite a bit ahead of us. Enemies have spawned and started shooting them. If you hit spacebar, Ashcote, you can skip movement. I tend to do that in some scenarios and not all scenarios. All right, we definitely want to be ahead of them, but they are blocking the road, so we're incapable of doing that. Awkward. Can get over here, but that's going to be at least 2 turns so we can jump then. I think this is a wait for the allies have spawned. They've already passed their turn. Unfortunately, what this is just bad news all around for us right now is what this means.
Move order received. Orders.
We need to get our fast attack ones up close. There's okay.
Confirmed. Receiving you.
The flamer. Flamer's a bit more reasonable to be jumping over things. Could get in here on the flamer. Flamer does not have AMS though. Is the flamer running one of the slaves or no, just guardian? Okay. Teammates still not really happy on which way they're facing. Gotta get that synchronized facing set up. I don't know if Gauss can indirect fire or not. I have no idea. Let's just clump up. Make sure if they do have a tag barrage, we're gonna make sure they get maximum value out of it.
Aye, aye.
Okay. Good clump, good clump. Quick spin. Sure. Alright, now the issue is, of course, they're going after us, but they're still blocking us, and I can't move down the road until they get the fuck out of the way. So, slightly awkward.
Roger that. Standing by.
The flea. Spotting an orbital barrage, I'm sure. Okay. If I play Battle Brothers from time to time. I don't play Battle Brothers from time to time. I play a lot of Battle Brothers when things change with Battle Brothers, and then I go play other games. So when the next DLC drops, we'll probably be playing a lot of Battle Brothers again. But I have no intention of playing before then right now.
Standing by.
Alright, we could get an SR. No, we're blocked there. Could get in Gauss range. That is a flank. But sir. Why? What does that look like optimally? It's not quite. We have to go further because we're currently in. That will do. Oh, glad to hear. I'm looking forward to it as well. All right, let's go up here. This is probably a medium laser turn. What do you guys think, chat?
Hostile on sensors.
Maybe we could medium laser this guy. 33. No. No. Yeah. We'll fire up enhanced imaging next round. It's fine, chat. It's fine. We'll deal with the flea in other ways. The reserve there.
Reserving action.
What is this mod? Is it drunk? Oh, we could be drunk in a little bit here. Yeah, we might do that. Got one heart, one mind. Could get all the way up to here if we wanted. It's a bold move. They're not a master tactician. Could flame the flea. I'm not sure we care about flaming the flea. I think we might go there with the fortify. Does block movement is the only issue. Fine. This 2-lane, we need like a 4-lane highway on this map. This 2-lane shit's gotta go. Oh, the Hunchback has decided it's time. He's found the proper facing and he's now gonna move out. No alcohol in your stream, I'm sorry.
Waiting for orders.
I cannot make that kind of promise. Ooh, can we melee this dude? No. But we could get in a position to tank some dipses. Dips tanking, let's go.
On the move. Full speed.
I think 1.2 is too high. I believe that's a 0.9 shot. I'm almost certain. Can shoot the Urban Mech, can shoot the Dervish, or we can shoot the Clint. We all know where our enemies lie. Fuck, I don't want to shoot this guy. Fine.
Target lock on enemy 6.
Yeah, get blinding flared. Ooh, don't park adjacent. No, no, no. Do you know where it just parked? It just...
Light damage, Commander.
Dude, this is like when you're trying to pass someone on the highway and they're driving the exact same speed as the person next to them, and both of them are driving 5 miles below the speed limit, and you can't get by them. It's the #1 cause of road rage. Clint is cowardly hid behind this building. Shooting Xanabu the Fool.
Damage is light.
And slightly amusing. Oh. Nice. Extreme LRM damage. Indirect fire from outside max range with regular LRMs and no special ammo. I can only imagine the damage they're contributing. Excuse me, acid times 10?
Damage.
Maybe we'll kill this building. They should. Okay. That is not cool.
Good to go.
All right, so we're super fast. Did they leave room? No. Can we jump up there? No, because we took jump jets off. In other words, did they entirely fuck us? Yes. All right. Is that even a run? Okay.
Position confirmed.
28s. Rough.
Firing a full
Enemy turn. 21 on the flea, 19, 15. We need to go ahead of that urban mech. That urban mech is extremely dangerous with AoE fucking acid debuff on our entire team from the roadblock set up by our allies. Okay. What does the flea have? Some sort of nuclear weapon? Could easily have a tag barrage. Our sensors tell us nothing. Flea reserved? Passed?
receiving you.
Alright, let's just take a look. 35. Why so good? No visual target moved long range. Okay. Say we were to get closer. Like closer to there. This is, I forgot, it has like no optimal, this fucking thing. So we're gonna be shooting at long range a lot. If we're shooting at long, I don't know, man. I don't know. Do we believe? It's not optimal. That is though. It's outside optimal. Alright, well it's time to believe, chat. Will the house-sized Gauss do something here? Oh, hello there. 76. Let's turn on enhance. 81. Begin.
Critical hit, Commander.
Shot him in the leg. Summoner's taking a detour. Almost took out his center torso and his leg. Not quite. I also like the sound of Gauss. It's extremely terrifying. What dropped that last mission, by the way? I don't even know what mech had that. It would have been much more satisfying if it had hit the center torso and killed him, but still nice. Okay, Xanabu's time. Time to shine. Meleeing this mech is a reasonable thing to do. Front or side? Side. Which side is this? This is right side. It's unwounded side. It's strong side. I think we go in the front. Okay.
Heading out. Tech warrior. Show him what you got.
You got his spine. Right. Do we wish to flame or something? Probably not. Just kidding.
Got it. No shooting, just running.
Guess we're on the road. We get a little bit of extra movement here. Light him on fire, please. 43. We are cautious. Cautiously optimistic that fire will hurt him. Hopefully the allies keep shooting the flint. Great. They're like, our LRMs dominate the field. Fucking allies. Alright, I think we just want to go after this guy, right? This is the urban mech. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Full speed, no target.
I'm liking the engine upgrades a lot on this guy. Okay.
Solid connection on that one.
Alright, how'd the rolls go? He rolled really low. He rolled pretty low on Heart 1 Mind.
For orders.
Could begin by lighting him on fire and then moving off, which is very nice. This would be a good start.
All weapons are go.
Excellent. Let's back up to like there maybe. Do a jump. Don't hate that. Stability is a bit of an issue actually. Guess we did sprint last round.
Knowledge.
Okay.
Commander.
I'm not actually convinced it's worth taking a shot with this Gauss. I don't want to destroy that thing. I want to capture it. I do kind of want to kill this thing though. It's only at a 71. Why is it so low? Outside of optimal right now? This is medium range. If we were to... Dude, what if we accidentally missed and killed ourselves though? How would we feel? Not great. Let's go there so we can't miss and kill ourselves.
Coordinates received.
Recoil 3 rip. Yeah. We could wait. If we think he's dead anyways. Which he might be. Give him lasers. Let it hang on a turn. It's fine.
Target confirmed.
Xenobu could claim his spine.
Yes, Commander.
Kind of want to get over there and shoot this guy full of heat missiles anyways.
Confirmed. Acknowledged. Receiving you.
Claim the spine.
Got it. Engaging.
Excellent.
That's a kill.
It's going to stand in water. Makes sense. Oh, it's not water. That's the evac zone. Makes no sense. Turning his back to us. Literally insane. Yes, it seems crazy light right now, Zero. I'm not quite sure what's going on. Especially since this is the highest roll available of the 2 stars, right? Like this was the highest cash / salvage.
Ready for orders.
All right. This is going to be a reserve. Why is he going next? Really?
Standing by.
Someone has to go get this guy started again, but I'm really unwilling to do that with Xanabu. Xanabu, I want Xanabu up front tanking whenever the new lance shows up, so. Shoot him with some chaff. Want to be chaffed? No, you're fine. Okay.
Waiting for orders.
I do want to move closer, but I don't want to do anything. I don't want to shoot that guy. I don't want to double reserve, though, because double reserve is the worst. So we go to, like, there, I guess. 100% chance he blows that up. Okay. So I guess I'm sending Sphinx back to get this going. Since I want the Flamer to be
Orders.
living the dream here. It's pretty far out though. I guess I could chase him down with Infernal Missiles. And live the dream with this guy instead.
Going full
Which is
throttle.
a little sad. It's not the best dream, basically. I mean, the Infernal Missiles will be great. It will do 1,000,000 heat damage to it. Don't shoot him, Sleipnir. Don't do it. Don't be that guy.
Good to go.
Now, the question is, where do we want to shoot him from? Where's he facing? Oh, he's not. Okay, I thought he put his back to us. We put his side to us. Is it his strong side, too? No one has any clue.
Sir.
Pretty sure I just want to shoot him in the front.
I copy.
Great.
Roger.
Any light damage from like LRMs here is actually pretty good for us because it potentially panics him.
Receiving you.
No way we're not going to have reinforcements. It's just a matter of being in position to do something about it. Also be about there.
On my way. Double time.
Okay.
Waiting for orders.
We're looking for spines.
Roger that. Full
Great.
speed.
I do have to someday turn the EI off. That's true. Okay, our guys are not just unlimited ability. Yeah. Good call.
Ready for orders.
Okay, has this guy moved yet? The stupid truck. I think we're close enough that we'll wait a minute.
Good to go.
I think we need some more heat to cause the ejection. Left side, best side. Yes. Okay.
Commander.
We don't want to have a premature ejection here from the front like that, I guess. Front and left. Okay.
On my way.
Get him. 99. We'd like to shoot left torso. Is that left torso? Left torso. Goodbye. Thanks for leaving the whole mech behind. Okay. Alright, 1 heart, 1 mind reserves until this stupid convoy moves. Since we're now waiting on this convoy to get there before the next spawn arrives. I think actually once any convoy gets in the thing, the spawn happens, right? Destroyed the head? No, I didn't. I overheated him to a point where he ejected.
You're in position, Commander. Hold
Okay.
your ground until the package is on its way.
Oh, my package is well on its way. We have a whole fucking mech right there and 5 salvage. We'll be good. No need to worry. Alright, need to be near this thing, apparently.
Moving to position.
This thing is single-handedly disabling a quarter of my mechs, and it's an ally. Meanwhile, allies have not figured the ramp out and just continue to LRM spam from the fucking pool area. Assholes. It's alright, there's spines to be had.
Standing by.
They are currently drop protected though, right? They are. This is new round, phase 20. This is definitely a reserve for us. Same with Sphinx. Okay.
Roger that. Holding.
Brent Spiner. What is that? It's Jenner. What is that? Ignis. I think that's a 35-ton vehicle. He's trying to bait me into shooting that. He knows the best way to get damage on my entire team is for me to think I can use environmental terrain to my advantage and not actually have it work. Alright, but did the Jenner finish its turn? Oh, it did.
Commander.
Oh. It's definitely outside optimal. It's inside my heart.
Understood. Moving fast.
Oh, look how many bus kills! Great. Alright, how are we doing on, still okay on enhanced imaging? There's a commando there. No, what do you mean 30? No, okay, say 30. 50 is better. Begin! Thank you.
Target neutralized.
We didn't neutralize that one. We blew that one up. Okay.
Orders.
Still waiting here. We're still waiting for this idiot. Sure. Alright, chat. I prefer this enormous Gauss to that enormous artillery piece that last time someone forced me to put on that mech. This one is still a little questionable, but it's A, a little bit better because I can do it on the Omni, and B, it is fairly enjoyable. Yeah, I don't know Kitchen either, especially after the 1.5 star we did this morning with like put almost, I don't remember, someone was saying 600 tons. Excuse you?
Damage minimal.
Don't do things like that. This thing is the Suicide Commando where it has 6 external ordnance racks that don't stupid thing. It's another AI build, right? Darkest Dungeon, Battle Brothers, Battletech, or something else. What is my favorite and why? I don't really think of games that way. They're all very good. If you are asking me like some sort of criteria that are you only gonna buy one, is that the kind of question? Or are you just asking like which of the three do I prefer more? Or I don't know. I don't really. I prefer what I'm playing. Is the answer for me, anyways. All right, Xanadu, are there any spines uncollected right now? Yes. At Commando, but also this stupid vehicle right here. We can just off that vehicle. Or off that vehicle. What do we got? Yes, yes, yes. Oh, that looks nice. Okay.
Location confirmed.
Good. No spines, but still nice.
One for the scrap heap.
Alright. I don't want any part of this stupid Commando, right? Is it worth overheating another mech? Probably. But I kind of want to just shoot it with something else. And our other flamer is really far away. I don't think so. I think we're going to just do some killing.
Let's move.
If I could only pick one out of three of those, it's really tough between Battle Brothers and Darkest Dungeon. You get more bang for your buck in terms of replayability in Battle Brothers, but it is also a little bit less atmosphere and a little bit harder to get into. But it's between those two. Battletech is fun as a mod right now, but it's also laggy, buggy, and has some other issues with it. I would take, I'd probably take Battle Brothers. I really like Darkest Dungeon. The ambiance in that game is so fucking good, but there's so much replayability out of Battle Brothers. If I had to choose like one for like which to buy.
Standing by.
Yeah, it's such a well done game, Battle Brothers. Or excuse me, Darkest Dungeon. They're both well done games, but Darkest Dungeon is really polished. Alright, escorting the slowpoke tank, costing the whole mission time to just sit there as they're AFK getting shot in the side repeatedly. Which weapon type do I think needs the buff the most? Spears, probably. Maybe one-handed axes. Anything that isn't a two-handed weapon right now in the is pretty off meta. Crossbows would be one. Crossbows are literally pointless. You can find a use for spears and you can find a use for one-handed axes, but you can't find a use for crossbows. It literally doesn't exist. Every time anything you can do with a crossbow, you can do better with a bow. Past a certain point in the game, past a very, very, very early game. All right. There's still spines to be collected. Yes.
Waiting for orders.
Get it for me, Xanabu. I wish his spine.
Putting my weight into it.
No, it's a miss. Ever played any
Negative damage.
X3 games? I don't know what an X3 game is.
Ready for orders.
Do you mean a 4X game? Yes. One of these. Oh
More for the
man.
trash heap.
Yeah. Should we turn the enhanced imaging off? Yeah. Let's turn it off after we've fired with it. Seems good. Okay. I guess. So we jump over here.
Lifting off.
Sandbox Space Sim. No, I haven't played Eve, which was a sandbox space MMO, which I really enjoyed. With the real economy actually driven by players and real war actually driven by players and all player based. I had a very good time with that game. Although it's been a long time. Three X's without the exterminate? Ew, that's the best part. I like Stellaris too. Stellaris is a lot of fun, but also mostly because of ambiance in that game. The actual fighting mechanics in that game aren't all that great. No, why are we giving him another turn?
Watch the flank. Light damage. Holding firm. Commander.
The problem is now we can execute him, and then Xanadu doesn't get to heal. I guess we just called shot him and try to lower his initiative for next round.
On the move.
Started selling skill points. Didn't know about that.
Target's taking a critical hit.
Yeah, using Inferno to shut him down would have been fine too.
Receiving you.
Probably actually would have been better than what we did. But I'm still babysitting this fucking tank that won't go anywhere. The little tank that couldn't.
On my way.
I'm expecting Zen. I wasn't trying to like full heal. I guess I could. I was just gonna give her one turn. I don't think so, Kijin. We're already having to avoid too many missions for massive variance. Like particularly the base attack. I think the escort's been fine. I think it's roughly equal to the base defense, which are both fine.
Standing by.
Alright, we could shoot him in the fucking head with the Gauss rifle. Now, the upside of that would be I could shoot him in the fucking head with the Gauss rifle. What would be the downside? No downside. Think about it. Hey, it's your turn again? Are you just really trying to troll me now? I guess we get turns anyways because we're waiting on the little bus that couldn't to get there. We have time. There's no reason not to. Just make sure. We always have to make sure no one is downrange of this thing. That is the biggest concern I have with it though.
Moving out.
That and ammo. It will have recoil from last round, but... Ah!
Enemy down.
Okay. Good chat.
Ready for orders.
That hasn't got old yet. That may get old at some point, but currently it's definitely not old.
Holding here.
Live dangerously.
Yes, Commander.
In terms of what?
Waiting for orders. Got it.
Else has been too good? I don't think so. I don't think it's been any better than pretty much any weapon we could have had in any of these scenarios. He's been 30-ton mechs for shooting. What would be interesting to see is when we actually have some of the harder missions show up, like the ones we were playing earlier today. It's like you could think of it as being wholly worse than the double AC we had on our Centurion last playthrough,
Standing by.
the AC 20 times 2. I think it's wholly worse than that. Now it could maybe be made better later if we can get to a point where we don't have to fire it in optimal and we can fire it in long range, and we can maybe get there. One of the modules we have is very good for that already, but at the moment
Orders.
that's all it's doing.
Copy that. Commander.
Kind of better as it doesn't spread. Nah, I mean maybe a little, maybe. I don't know. 2 100 damage bursts though is better than, especially when you think of the way that damage travels through components in this game. I'm not sure. Like if we hit anywhere except center torso, or if they have an XL engine, then yeah, the 150 once is better. But if they don't have an XL engine, or we don't hit them center torso, it's just damage traveling around their body, which the 200 instead of 150 is going to do better.
Waiting for orders.
All right, I don't.
Down.
The damage variant, the difficulty variance is insane in this game.
Good job. Objective secure.
How are there only 2 lances here? The pirate mission at 1.5 was 4 full lances, with 3 full lances in the pirate leader. That was 2 75-ton mechs and like 6 or 7 55-ton mechs. How did we get 8 30-ton mechs or whatever the fuck this was? No idea. Okay. I don't think we took damage. Maybe a little bit. I don't disagree, Angumar. That was a setting. I mean, good money. We need money right now, so that's fine. Xanadu coming back with 3. And Sir, they basically split the kills. They gave 1 to Sphinx, which was actually a heat kill. And Hot Rod spent all of his time fucking, or One Heart, One Mind spent all of his time escorting that thing out. We got all the parts of a dervish we could want. Pirate Flamer, Heavy Flamer, Pirate. Mind Displacer, Small Lasers, Vehicle Flamer, Armor Primitive. We could really use some head mods again. Coolant, Spiked Helmet. Okay, well, all of the gear is terrible. Even the ammo is terrible. We have to take 1 ammo. It's contractually obligated for us. But do we want LRMs 2, SRMs 3, machine gun half, or Flamer AoE? Oh, we're 100% taking 4 dervish pieces. Can't take a full mech. We're not allowed to. It's part of the rules we're running with. HMG half is rarest. But I don't think I'm going to ever use the HMG half, because if I were going to use machine guns, I want a lot of them. I think I would probably take SRM 3 for selling. SRM 2 sells for more, I guess. That sells for 50k. So it's probably Flamer Heavy then. All right. What a great use of our loot. Very excited by that news. Meanwhile, though, this is a bit more exciting. Dervish. 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 All right, chat. Cross your fingers. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Oh, not bad, not bad. Okay. All right, picked up a dervish this mission. We brought him home with us. Is he already playing the new version that got released a few hours ago? I hope you're trolling. So we restarted this like 2 days ago. When we talked to fucking lady, she told us weeks. I hope that's a troll. I really hope. Would one of you guys do me a favor and double check, please? It doesn't, you can't, they're not compatible, the patches. So this would be a rip run if we did that. It's not released yet. Okay. All right, 1 day's repair, sure. All right, looks like each of these guys needs a little bit of time in there. That's fine. We're ready for another mission, though. We can do another mission before the end of the month, too, which would be pretty nice. Okay. Let's take a look at our mech bay. What does it take to put together our dervish? What type of dervish is it? I guess we should probably put this together post-month, though. So let's go back and take this. Okay. All right. I don't know what that dervish does. We're going to find out when we get to it. We don't have it now. Or rather, I don't want to look at it right now. I want to try to get one more mission in, I think. So let's move time forward. Command center. Oh, wait. We have to wait 1 day, and then we have to do command center. Okay. If we wait 2 days, we can bring Nobu again for spining things. I kind of like that idea. I think it's 2 days. So maybe we do want to start work on that then and just pay for it. It's not. It's like 50k to get it going now. And if we're going to run 2 days, we can, yeah, we should do that. Okay, so let's put it together. Primitive parts. Okay, so it's a shit dervish. But let's take a look at it. All right, if I click repair all, which I already regret thinking about, what do we get? We get literally nothing. Cost me, we get a 55-ton mech. That's not nothing. But it's got a primitive engine on there, which I'll have to swap out. Primitive armor. Totally useless mods. It runs, it does have arm-mounted missile launchers, but only 2. It's dirt cheap. Yeah, it's pretty cheap. I mean, is it garbage though? It's not good, but it is a 55-ton mech, which is a big upgrade. If you think about what right now, what is our wit, whatever our guy called, wit something. It's basically this, except instead of having arm launchers, it's got torso launchers. Instead of having 130 and 180 armor, it's got like fucking 90 armor. We can fix the primitive engine. That's replaceable. I got it, Aknarovich. They released a new beta. Okay. I'll have to look into that after. We could sell it for more than 676k, sure. But I mean, we certainly don't want like SRM2s. I think this is not bad, chat. We don't want LRM10s on there. We probably want to put an engine in there. We only have a 200 right now. It's gonna be a bit slow with the 200. Ups the cost a lot too. We could wait on that. That seems okay for now. So what do we have to do to fix the primitive? We have to give it like an XL or something? Or like a standard? I mean, we could just give it a fucking standard. It takes like 2 seconds. Figure out the core later. Is it an update that's compatible with the existing beta right now, Aknarovich? Can you guys let me know? Can I update this file and keep playing this file with their updates, or does it break it? I think we throw this in and update it. Complete new beta. Okay. Well, we're probably gonna keep playing this then. It's kind of annoying because you guys remember when less than a week ago I asked how long it was going to be because we were trying to make decisions about whether or not to wait on that. So I remember that. Feels bad. I'm glad they got it done. That's excellent. I'm really excited to see that content, but it really does not fit our schedule at all, does it? Bummer. Okay. It's a pre-beta. I don't even know what the fuck that means. All right, so we start here then with this. And we're actually going to put that up there because I want to wait 2 days on the pilot anyway. So this actually works out perfectly. 2 days on Xanadu to be unfatigued. So we run this forward 2 days. Okay. All right. All right. Yeah, but... And I followed up asking, you know, roughly when would that be? A couple weeks, couple months, a couple days would have been a really nice response if she had said that. And then I would have just waited. Oh well. Let's go do our next mission. Yeah, but we talked about that. And what she said with that alpha, do you guys not remember the end of this conversation? I'll just put the rest of it out there so you guys remember. What she said with that one is... that version is going to very quickly become obsolete when they release the beta from the existing alpha because there's some big like I don't remember what it was. It's something to do with like the way the things are named or flagged or something that is going to make the save files incompatible. All right. Next mission. 520. This is attack and defend, which has been a real bitch.